What is 727 Fit?
It's the best community ever, actually.
I like to think so. Yeah, so we are
I feel like nowadays, with all social media and dating apps and all this stuff, it kind of like people want to just stay behind the screen, but we're really trying to get people out from being on social media and being in person, and that's really big to us.
You guys were just featured in St. Pete Life magazine,
We
yes?
were, yeah.
That was really cool.
Check it out.
Yeah.
It's a good article.
Yeah, that's really cool.
We should probably tell the origin story.
Yes, the love story. How did it come to be?
So
We definitely complement each other. I mean, there's no one else that I would rather do this with,
Yeah.
honestly. We really work so well
A
together.
true love story of 727.
It is.
Look
I'm, like,
at
looking at her with hard eyes.
Yes, I know. Hello, you beautiful people. Welcome back to Talkin St. Pete. I'm your host, Ryan Bogden. Before we get into today's amazing episode, I want to tell you a little bit about Talkin St. Pete. We are a wonderful podcast that showcases all the beautiful people that make up what is St. Petersburg, Florida. Movers and shakers, business owners, city officials, soon-to-be mayors, or mayor. I don't know. What do we think? And this podcast is sponsored by Bogden Homes here at Keller Williams St. Pete. So if you know anyone in the greater Tampa Bay area that is looking to buy, sell, or invest in this great area of Tampa Bay, please let us know. Information in the description below. And now into two amazing guests. I have the founders of 727 Fit, Sydney Gault and Ava McGuire. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah,
for
no, I'm
having us.
super pumped. We can thank Sydney for this one, as we were saying
shout out,
before. She had the idea that we should start a fitness series. So if you own any type of fitness community gym thing in the area, let us know. We want to have you on. We have a few actually that have reached out. But I thought it'd be best for you guys to kick it off because you're doing something kind of different and super
Yeah.
fun. So
Super
for
excited.
the two people who don't know what 727 Fit is, let's start there. What is 727 Fit?
It's the best community ever, actually.
I like to think so. Yeah, so we are a community fitness group, and we run HIIT style classes on Upham Beach in St. Pete a couple times per month. Really, our goal is just to build community, get people out on the beaches, under the sun, moving.
Moving.
Yeah.
Okay, we're moving at the beach.
Yes, and a big aspect that we pull in as well is playfulness. So at every workout, we try to incorporate some type of game for people to kind of get to know each other. So usually we'll do Sharks and Minnows, and so that's the warm-up. And
Do I remember how to play this?
do you? I don't know. We do have to teach everyone, so I feel like it's hit or miss.
Yeah. What
So-
is this game?
Sharks and Minnows, you have your shark, and they're the person who's like it. And then you have all the minnows line up, and the shark says, "Minnows, minnows, cross my water." So you have one person who's the shark, and then all these minnows sprinting, try to get from point A to point B without getting tagged by the shark.
Got it. And then what happens if they do? They become
Then
shark.
they become seaweed.
Seaweed.
Oh.
So they have to be planted, and they're swinging their arms,
Trying to
trying
get
to
beat.
tag everybody else.
Okay, so there's only ever one shark.
We usually will choose 2 or 3.
Sometimes
Just
our
'cause
shark maybe is not as confident, and so they
They
need a
need
buddy
some help.
shark.
They need,
They need
bu-
some help.
they need a.
Then we'll recruit.
They need a
another shark.
buddy.
Okay,
Yeah.
they need a buddy to
Yeah.
get the confidence. Okay, so you can
Yes.
tell already this is not a normal and this is a very fun day
Exactly.
out at
Right.
the beach.
Yeah,
Exactly.
we want our workouts to be different. We don't want anybody to walk in and feel intimidated. So starting off the day with Sharks and Minnows, I think people are kind of like, "This is weird," but like
Yeah.
we're
It
not
breaks the
asking
tension.
you.
It does.
We're not like,
It
"Hey,
really
50
does.
push-ups."
It
let's
really
see who
breaks the
can-"
ice for everyone.
Right.
And it just feels like everyone kind of leaves that scenario laughing and I mean, you're kind of out of breath. Like it is actually a workout doing that, you
Yeah,
know? So it
totally.
is a great warm-up as well. But it kind of gets people together and you have to go out of your way and meet people, you know? I mean, you're getting chased after by some
a
random
shark.
person, you know?
That's hilarious.
That pushes you out of your comfort zone a little bit.
Yes. So who's designing these workouts?
I do the workouts.
She's a mastermind.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. And then
Yeah.
Sydney does our amazing marketing
Yep.
and all our outreach and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So who had the idea?
Honestly,
Both
both
of
of
us,
us.
yeah.
50-50 for sure.
Okay.
We should probably tell the origin story, right?
Yeah, of course. That's what we're all here.
Our
How did?
727 Fit love story.
Yes, the love story. How did it come to be?
You can.
Okay.
You got this one.
So I was going to another workout group in Sarasota, and It's a beach-based workout group, amazing community of people. I was going with a group of friends who I had from St. Pete, and Sydney happened to be going as well. So we met
You were
at
driving
this,
all the way to Sarasota for
Yeah,
this?
for a workout.
working
Wow.
out on the beach. It's the best.
We did it.
How- You know?
Okay.
You have to. It was. I mean, it's such a cool idea. You know,
Yeah.
you don't just
Well, it
hear
says
about beach
to it,
workouts,
right? Because I'm not driving to Sarasota. But okay, keep going.
We have a solution for you.
Yes.
Yes, exactly. So Sydney and I met by chance at this workout.
That's how you two met?
Yeah.
Even cooler. Okay, keep
Yeah.
going.
So
Sorry.
we went out to brunch after this workout, and we're just talking like, that was so much fun. How cool was that? What a great morning. Why is there nothing like this in St. Pete? Exchanged
Exactly.
phone numbers, and both of us left that brunch kind of like joking, you know, we're going to start something. Okay, great to meet you. My name's Ava. Let's do it. She came over for dinner probably a week or two later with another friend of ours, and the three of us really just kind of put our heads together and said, let's do this thing.
We're definitely both idea people, for sure.
Yeah.
Like, we're very much, we always are spitting ideas.
Well, ideas are cheap. Execution is right. You
Exactly.
executed on the idea,
Exactly.
and that is different.
And I think that's why we're so lucky to have met each other, because our brains, I think, are both going a mile per minute, and we always have ideas. But it's hard to meet somebody who has that same mindset of an idea and then, okay, let's actually do it.
Yeah.
So it was really cool
Yeah.
to meet someone who I
careful.
get along with so well, who kind of thinks the same way and has
Yes.
that same drive to try things out and make it happen.
Yeah.
So you have the idea. We get together. We're like, okay, we're going to do this. How do we launch this?
Oh.
What was that first workout like?
I am very much like, okay, we have to do this, 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 this. Like, this is the launch plan. This is how it's all going to work. And so we put our heads together and we made a timeline. And we were like, okay, next week we're going to get logo. Right now we have to decide on a name. And then after that, we're going to have like a friends and family workout type thing. So we sat down and we made a whole entire launch timeline for 727 Fit. Mind you, this was over a span of how long did we? It took us a month to launch or
We
something.
kept
It was
getting
really.
we kept getting really nervous and being like, let's just wait another week. You know, why rush a good
Yeah.
thing? It's gonna happen, but
Exactly.
does it need to happen tomorrow?
Yeah.
Let's just wait a little longer.
But it happened pretty quick. Like,
Okay.
some people wait, you know, I mean, sometimes it
A month
takes...
isn't that long.
No, it's not. It's really not. You know,
How
when you're
long?
launching a business, you sit there, you marinate on it, you take a while to like actually execute. We were like, let's get this going. I mean, the concept of it is not super hard. It just takes up some time. And we were very driven in the fact of we want to start this right now. Like, this is something that St. Pete needs. I grew up here, so we never had beach workouts. I mean, fitness in general wasn't a huge thing until a couple years ago. So starting this on the beach was really, really important to us, and we wanted to get it out right then and there. And we did.
So who'd you invite? Like, I feel like that's great. You have this idea, like, I want to work out on the beach, but who's
Yeah.
coming?
Yeah, well,
friends and family,
Friends and
our
family.
close friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then did you have that, like, it was just word of mouth at first? I mean, because you guys have a great social presence now.
now we do, yes.
It was a lot of word of mouth and just friends telling friends, us meeting random people. Sydney and I are talking to people everywhere we go.
Yeah, of
So
course.
it would be like, hey, have you heard of 727 Fit? No.
We have people that come to the workouts and someone will ask them like, oh, how did you find out about us? Or how did you find out about 727 Fit? And they'll be like, I actually met Sydney at the bar and she told us to come to 727 Fit. So we're like walking marketing all the time. I mean, we are always being like, young person, come to 727 Fit. This is a great way to meet people, make some friends, you know?
I mentioned to a few that you guys were coming on that I didn't, and they're like, oh, yeah, we know Sydney and Ava. I'm
That
like,
is so cool.
It's really cool
I
to me.
mean-
I was telling Sid, I was at a beach cleanup a couple of weeks ago, and I heard people talking about 727 Fit, and that was so crazy to me because, I mean, they didn't know that I had any, you know, belonging to 727 Fit, but I just heard a guy telling his friend about it.
That's
And
weird, huh?
it was the weirdest thing,
But
but the
cool.
coolest,
coolest
thing ever.
thing. I mean, it just like
So
right.
cool.
It just like kind of fills you up a little bit. It's like, oh,
Like,
this
whoa,
is
we
this
did
is
something.
It. Yeah,
Yeah.
wow.
well, community is so, like, that. If there's one special thing that we could highlight, if you could put St. Pete in a box, which you can't, but if you could, it would just say community, right? And communities with an S, because there's so many different ones, and you guys have created one, right? And people enjoy that. So, but this is one day a week?
No,
No.
no,
2 days.
Not there yet.
That would
Not
be
there
cool.
yet.
2 days a month.
2 days a month.
2 days a month,
Yeah.
and then every once in a while we'll get excited and throw in another random
But
workout or event.
that kind of like it's like that limited, scarce resource. Then people are excited to come when it launches.
Right,
Exactly.
and I think, it's fun for us to have something to look forward to. It doesn't feel like a job at all. The workouts are set apart a little bit, separated, so it's never overwhelming. We're really looking forward to it and almost wishing we had them more often.
Yeah, we're gonna try to ramp it up a little bit too, but there's only so much time,
No, it can be a full job. I'm sure.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
And so so it's really the community. The workout's just a reason to get people together.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Exactly. Get people outside, on the beach, sweating, meeting people. I mean, it's just all of it. I feel like nowadays, with all social media and dating apps and all this stuff, it kind of like people want to just stay behind the screen, but we're really trying to get people out from being on social media and being in person, and that's really big to us.
No, I mean, it's in the sun with people doing fitness, like so many dopamine reward systems right there to
my
say,
gosh,
hey,
yeah.
this is way better than sitting and scrolling on the couch,
Oh, 100%.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
100%.
right?
Yeah.
But so
Yeah.
many people, all of us are addicted to those devices. Like,
Exactly.
it's a real problem. It's a real,
yeah.
it's a
It's a
real,
problem.
it's a
It
real
is.
problem.
It
So it's cool
is.
that you have some place that's like, you guys are making it non-intimidating, right? We're playing Sharks and
are,
Minnows.
yeah.
We're doing something fun. We're at the beach hanging out. And it's so, for the people how many people have you heard that move here? They're so excited. They live 20, 25 minutes from the beach and they go, I haven't been to the beach in months.
So
know.
often. So often.
Isn't that crazy?
I'm one of
I mean,
them.
we
I'm one of them.
gotta get you out there.
No, I mean, there'll be spurts, and then, life happens, and you're like, just in your routine, and if the beach isn't in the routine, and
That is true. You
know?
kind of have to go out of your way to put it in the routine,
Yeah.
and I promise if you put it in your routine, it'll make you feel so much better.
it's you go out there for a sunset
Yeah.
or just whatever, a morning walk or whatever,
Clears your
like
head.
just it's the best.
I think
it
I
is.
go through like withdrawals when I'm away
Away
from it
from the
because
beach?
I probably go to the beach twice a day.
She
I love
lives
it.
on
I
the
live
beach,
right by
too,
the
so
beach,
she's
so I
close.
have the luxury. I'm
okay.
not driving
Right, 20
minutes
minutes.
to get there,
Yeah.
but starting my day and ending my day at the beach,
That's amazing.
I
It's a part
I
of you.
can't explain.
It's part of your personality
that,
now.
Yes, and I'm from Wisconsin, so
Oh.
this is like new to me.
Right.
So maybe
How long have you
that's
been
why
here?
it's so exciting. Almost 3 years now, which
Okay.
is wild to
3
say.
years?
Isn't that
Isn't
crazy?
that long?
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, we've only known each other for a year, right? Year and a half
Yeah,
now.
year and a half.
Year and a half.
Wow. It's cool that this brought you guys together.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know?
Yeah.
It really did. And
It's
now
fu-
we're like best friends. I mean,
It's funny that we
inseparable.
sit here and say, like, when you were like, oh, I don't have to drive 20 minutes. It's like, prior to moving here, I probably lived like 2 hours from the closest beach. It's like funny
Right.
to think that 20 minutes is not far.
I
No.
know.
But, when you're used to everything being within minutes, like less than 10, it creates a little
Exactly.
friction.
Wild.
Yeah, no, it's cool. I love what you guys are doing. So you guys have had, like, what's the most amount of people that have come to one of these workouts? Do you know?
Ooh.
I think it was
Probably the
727 day.
Yeah,
And-
definitely. How many? There was like 80 people?
That's a lot.
More than that, I think, because
100?
it was a lot of people.
It's a
It
lot.
was a lot.
Yeah, and-
Explain that workout because that was
Yes.
last
so we did
727
yeah,
day.
and it was a really fun
Awesome
workout.
workout.
So it was on 727 day, so July 27th, which is huge for St. Pete.
Yes, of course.
So much fun. We had groups of people sign up with a team. So everybody was on a team. I think it was teams of 8 people. And we had a bunch of competitions. So I made trivia that was all based on St. Pete history,
Neat.
which was really fun. So
Cool.
they had to, draw one of the questions out of a hat or something, answer the question, report to one of our friends, give the answer. If they got it right, they went right into the workout that I had up on the board. If they got it wrong, they had to do like 10 burpees or something. So this was a killer workout. I learned a lot from how I designed this workout. It was maybe like a 95-degree day, and people were doing a lot of burpees.
a lot.
So they did not study up on their St. Pete
They
trivia.
didn't know their history.
They didn't know their history.
Do you remember any of the trivia? Sorry to put you on the
Really put
spot.
me on the spot. Apparently, I need to study up on my trivia as well. There was stuff about the Don,
The Vinoy.
the Vinoy,
Vinoy.
museums.
Fair.
Who created the pier or something
Yeah,
like that.
so like they were hard. You would not naturally know them.
So that's why
Sure.
people were doing burpees.
They were doing
to your point, right?
a lot of
Yeah.
burpees.
Do you know them? Do you know those answers?
Little, but not, no.
No? Okay, that's
No,
okay.
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
I'm sure a random one would come in there, but it's fine.
Right.
And so, Ava, how do you come up with these workouts? Like, what's your background in that? Are you just winging it?
I'm kind of just winging it.
And
and
winging
going
is fine.
off
I'm a
of-
professional winger myself.
Yeah, I mean, I love working out. I'm a runner, so that's where my heart is. But we've made it very clear, I guess, that 727 Fit is not a run club. So
No,
I
it's
have to avoid putting my love for running into the workouts. But I kind of just go off of what I've seen, from other workout classes, what I've enjoyed, what other people tell me they enjoy from our workouts.
And you have a
My
background
own research.
in it too.
Yeah, I'm in school for sports psychology, so
Okay.
more the mind side of things, but working towards my personal trainer's license.
Cool.
So a lot of that. I've done a lot of coaching, track and cross country. So
Yeah. All right,
kind of
so it's-
understand that side of things.
She's a coach.
Yeah.
She's a coach.
Yeah, makes
Yeah,
sense.
she knows
Makes
what
sense.
she's
Look,
doing.
a little bit. And Sydney, what's your background? Because obviously, like you can have all the great workouts in the world, but if no one knows about it,
And you have to
No
have
one's coming.
You have to have a hype person, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm the hype girl.
Yeah.
But yes, no. So I do our marketing, and I do have a background in marketing as well. I've been doing marketing for clients for the past 5 to 6 years, probably. So this is my first one that is really a passion of mine. Really putting my love for marketing into something that I love: the beach, fitness, people, community. It shows in my marketing how much I love 727 Fit, I think, and that's kind of what puts us apart.
yeah,
a
I
little
know it's
bit.
cool.
It's
No,
like
you,
a whole mix.
you guys are crushing
know?
it. So what's next? What's the next year look like for 727 Fit?
Ooh, well, we have a ton of partnerships actually. We're really trying to hone in on kind of bridging the gap from downtown St. Pete to the beach. So we are trying to work with businesses on the beach and also downtown St. Pete too. So we're working with some big festivals. We are working with Reggae Rise Up, which is, they do so much in St.
That's
Pete.
cool.
So
Yeah.
cool. And it's been really fun working with them. Everybody who
best.
we've been able to connect with and chat with is so supportive and excited about working with us, which is really, really cool to see from such a big corporation.
Yeah. I actually,
That's been really
I
fun.
went to the first Reggae Rise Up that came to St. Pete. And I think I was 16 years old maybe. And it was my first ever festival. I remember I was flabbergasted how fun it was and how many people could fit into one space in Vinoy Park.
Yeah.
Back then, that just didn't happen very often. So to be working with Reggae Rise Up now is like a full circle moment. And I reached out to the CEO of Reggae Rise Up via Instagram, direct message or something. Never
in the
thought-
DMs on the
in
radio.
DMs, yes,
Yeah.
yes. I messaged him and I just told him kind of what we're doing. And I'm also an entrepreneur. I went to school for entrepreneurship. I found out he went to school for entrepreneurship as well. So there's a lot of synergy with it. And he didn't respond right away. I'm not gonna lie. It took a couple months, 2 months. Finally, he responded and he's like, "I'm setting you up with our marketing person. You're good to go. This is such a cool story." And so ever since, they've been so good to us, and they want to work with us for every single event that they bring to St. Pete, which is awesome.
So what does that look like so far? Like, what does that mean? Like, people are coming from the people who set up Reggae Rise Up are coming out there to do workouts, or they're helping promote the work? Like, what's...
We're helping promote their concerts. So they are kind of all grouped in together, like Reggae Rise Up Country Fest. There's like a Halloween festival on the pier as well. So they're all kind of grouped in under the same company. So they bring so much revenue for St. Pete and the city. So we're helping promote each of those events that they have.
Sweet.
Yeah.
And then in turn, we get to go to the events, which is really, really fun and exciting. And then it brings some of our community to those events too. They get to win tickets, which is so much fun. We're hoping to get out maybe on site and do some workouts.
Yeah.
We'll see.
We'll see. Stay
Yeah,
tuned.
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Stay
So some cool
tuned.
stuff coming. So springtime will be a
Yeah.
good time.
Yes.
Springtime will be a good time. I love that. You guys are doing amazing things. I mean, you always think like, man, could there be another community in St. Pete? And then boom, here it is. Of course there could. People are like really hungry. I don't know if that's the best word, but it's the word I'm thinking about, for community.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
And I think with technology now, especially in the workplace as well. People are coming here. They're coming here for jobs. They're working, but there's still some separation. And since we are moving into such a technological world, I mean, people crave that aspect of community and of finding people that they can, talk to. And so that's what we're really trying to also promote as well. And eventually it'd be awesome if we could kind of work with these bigger companies and do workouts, for their teams and their employees as well.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Sweet. No, it is. There's a real there's like a isolation pandemic, because so many people now work from home still and don't get they have to force themselves to have human interaction, which is
right.
weird.
And I think it's hard too, and it's such a transplant city. It's such a great thing because everybody's looking for something and looking for somebody and friends, but at the same time that's really scary. So we try to kind of bridge that gap of hey, we're here. A lot of the people in our community are also new here and looking for the same thing. So come hang
show
out,
up.
play some Sharks and Minnows.
Show up.
We both love this city probably more than anything. And we want to share that passion and love for this city with everyone that's moving here. I mean, we don't want to shun people away. We want to welcome them here and show our love for the city with them as well. So that's why we want people to come out to 727 and see that.
And you've said already, I think you're telling me off, great relationships have formed, friendships have formed.
Yeah. We've
Cool.
seen some friend groups for sure. I mean, we're both really good connectors. So if we meet someone and we know that they do this certain type of hobby, and then another person does a certain type of hobby, we will push them together. Both of us want everyone to get out of their comfort zone. And of course it's very scary at first, but we want to make that connection for people, because sometimes someone just needs a little push to get out of it,
Yeah, and
so
I
we
think
try to connect people.
in the same way, you've kind of been that push for me, and hopefully the same. I mean, if a year and a half ago somebody told me, oh, you're going to be a coach and leading your own fitness group and talking to a bunch of people on the beach and everything that I'm doing, I would have been you're crazy.
Oh, I know, right?
And I love it. I love it so much.
It's changed our lives so much.
Yeah,
I
so
feel.
meeting Sydney has been that connection and that outlet for me to be able to do this and have the confidence to do this. So when we get to kind of connect other people,
it's so fun.
It's really cool to see everybody light up and having fun. And
I love it.
Yeah.
And you guys were just featured in St. Pete Life magazine,
We
yes?
were. Yeah.
That was really cool.
Check it out.
Yeah.
It's a good article.
Yeah, that's really cool.
We both read it and called each other crying.
Yeah. How is this working for us?
Yeah, no, it's good.
How
I
is this
think your
possible?
guys' energy is contagious. You can feel that. You can feel that you guys really care, and putting people together. That's what matters, right? At the end of the day, let's be honest. If people come to 2 workouts a month, you're not getting in shit. Obviously, these are fitness people that do other things, and they just need a place to, because I do group fitness. But it's 6 a.m. in the morning. I'm not talking to anybody. It's we're not there to chit chat. We're there to get our workout in for the day and go. There's a small thing, but it's 6 a.m. in the morning. It's no one's awake yet. We just rolled out of bed and we're here.
That is true. It's hard to talk to people that early.
Yeah. So we have to be intentional, right? Of where do we go to find this, and what a better place than the beach?
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. That's it.
Yeah. Okay. So we got good partnerships coming and all that. Do you guys have sponsors? Are you looking for sponsors? I mean, we got people listening right now that may be interested.
We were just talking about that
We
yesterday.
actually were. Mm-hmm. So we're trying to plan out the next 1 to 2 years right now and see what's going to happen to 727 Fit. How are we going to grow and how do we keep up with all of that? And I think sponsors has been a word that we've been throwing around as well because
you guys don't charge anyone to come to this, right?
So we do charge $5,
okay.
And so it's donation based. So you don't have to donate, but usually
that's a great concept. It works well for
exactly.
Beach Town.
And all the donations go back into the business, go towards equipment, that sort of fun stuff. But we have been throwing around the word sponsors because we do want to keep the workouts affordable for people, hopefully free. And so if we have sponsors, we would be able to do that. So we want to kind of see where it takes us a little bit.
I love that.
But yeah, I mean, it's a great way.
There's
it's a great
so many
marketing.
businesses in St. Pete that would
Exactly.
come on, what are we doing?
And it's a great marketing ploy for businesses as well because you're connecting with all of these young fitness-oriented individuals who are driven and who want to be out on a Sunday at 8 a.m. on the beach.
Is that the time?
That's the time.
8 a.m.
So how do we find?
Off season, we've gone a little bit to 9 a.m. to get some more sleep. But
Yeah.
this summer,
It's hot.
The summer,
It is
you
hot.
have
We
to.
try to get
hot.
out there as early as we can. And 8 is probably the threshold of
early.
early. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, any earlier than that, you're gonna lose a few people.
yeah.
Those will be
Definitely.
those will be your diehards, right?
Right,
Again,
exactly.
people, it's too early to have a conversation.
Yeah.
Too early for Sharks and Minnows.
Can't be chatting.
Too early for
Can't
Shark
be
and
chatting.
Minnows out there, right? The sharks aren't awake yet. Yeah,
No.
the sharks aren't awake yet. Oh, that's so awesome. Okay, so what else is happening in your guys' world? Like, we live in this great city. How else do you spend your time when you're not out at Upham on a Sunday?
Studying and working.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I'm in full-time school right now, grad school, which is craziness, but I love it.
Mm-hmm.
And then working and hanging with my friends, trying to do anything fun. Beach.
Beach, obviously, beach daily.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I feel like since we do lead, one of the communities in St. Pete, we have to be all around leaders, right? So like we have to be out in the St. Pete community being leaders to people because people look at us a little bit differently now because we, lead a community of individuals.
Have you felt that?
Yes.
A little bit, yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
I mean, we've had, it's crazy because people will come up to us and be like, oh, don't you lead 727? And it kind of makes you realize, like, people are watching you. People, look at what you're doing and you have to be careful with what you're doing. Like, you have to be very cognizant.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a word.
You
Good
nailed
job.
it. You nailed it.
Good job.
Yeah. Yeah. Words are tough sometimes.
Okay.
You have to really think about what you're putting out there, what you're saying to people, what you're doing. So we both, outside of 727 Fit, try to be that positive entity as well.
I think everyone should do that, though, don't you?
I do.
They
Wouldn't
should.
it be
Sometimes
better?
it takes something
I
like
mean-
this to realize
Yeah,
it.
well, it
and
puts
put
the-
you in check. Yeah.
It puts the
It does.
magnifying glass on you, right? I felt that, right? This show has
I'm sure.
done
It-
weird, cool things, right?
Exactly.
And yeah, I mean, it's a part of being in St. Pete. It's a blessing and a curse when you know, or so many people know you, because it's like, especially when in downtown St. Pete, you hang out on two streets.
Right.
You're on Central, Beach,
Yep.
right? You're at Central Beach, or you're at the pier, or walking down Vinoy. Like,
Exactly.
where else are you going, right? Of course, like, or the beach, right? You
Right.
can go out to the beach, but I really don't leave a 10-block radius.
It's true.
You know,
very true.
I'm
It's crazy.
And so you see so many people, and it's like, man, if you have that Sunday where you just are like, I don't feel like talking to nobody, it's just best to not go out because you're gonna see people.
So true.
Oh, it's so true.
You're gonna
it
see-
happens all the time.
Yeah.
And so you have to think about those things, You have to think about the way that you act towards other people.
Yeah.
And it's important. And I think, yes, everyone should act in a positive manner all the time, but sometimes it's just not like that, So we try to be.
We
the
need
best
strong
we can
leaders,
be.
though. But one thing I know about leaders is that in the right, I was just having this conversation today. I'm going on a trip tomorrow, so I got an IV today just to get fluids and vitamins, just to make sure I'm all good. And I'm at the point that where, like, the nurse that comes see me, like, I don't even ask her what she's doing, you know? And she's like, you just trust me. I can just put it in. I'm like, yeah, like, you're the leader in this space.
Yeah.
Right? And once trust is established, we want to be led, right? If you told me, like, hey, I had this vitamin for you, I need you to take this, I'd be like, okay, because trust is there. And I think it shows up, like, people trust you to give you, like, a Sunday at 8 a.m. to come out for their workout at the beach, and therefore they start to trust you in other areas, even though that's not necessarily where you have authority
Right.
to be trusted. And you have
Oh,
to
yeah.
be to be
Right.
careful with that.
You do. You
Yeah.
do. Yeah, you have to deal with that too. We all do.
Yeah, we all do. We all do. But I think if we, like, to anyone listening, it's like, oh, I'm not a leader. Yes, you are.
You are.
We're all a leader
Somebody's
of
always
this,
watching,
like,
yeah.
this thing, right? That we call our body.
I love that. Yes.
Yes.
You don't have to have a community to be a leader. You don't have to have a business to be a leader. You lead yourself, and the way that you lead yourself is how other people follow, I like that. Sorry. Side note.
No,
Write that down.
no, it's
Yeah,
good.
write it down.
Yeah, no, it's you do a lot of things. After having all these conversations, I always am looking for, like, what's that thing. And anyone that I've had on the show is, we're all leaders, but, like, those are, like, there's a small piece of identity or a larger piece of identity that says, no, I'm a leader, and that's a unique skill that is continuously getting sharpened, right? And as you guys grow, like, what do you do when 500 people show up?
Make it till you make it.
Yeah, figure it out as
Wing
it
it,
comes,
like we
right?
said
Wing it,
yeah,
wing
wing
it.
it. We're always winging it.
Yeah. What would you do if 500 people show up?
I would be so excited.
Yeah, we would.
She would maybe freak out, and I'd be like, "We're fine."
Because I'm very. Oh my goodness!
I'm like,
remember our first workout?
So Ava's a chill, cool,
Yeah.
right? Sydney's over here like, yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
I don't show it though.
No,
I'll
no,
show
you
her.
don't.
I'll
She'll
show
show
her.
me.
I'll show her, but I won't show anyone else. But you
And
know,
my response is always, "It's fine."
yeah, Ava will tell me it's okay. Just take a deep breath, and I'm like,
Take a deep
Ava.
breath. It's not that deep. We're good.
Yeah, because I mean, our first workout, we were working out all the kinks of everything, and I kind of freaked out because the music wasn't going correctly. Like, I'm a very perfectionist type of person, and so the music was not up to par with what we wanted. It wasn't loud enough. Couldn't hear it. Some of the aspects of the actual workout, I was like, oh goodness, is this confusing? And so I said to Ava, I was like, Ava.
She's like, "This is horrible," and I was like, "I'm having a great time. This is awesome."
Oh my gosh. She had to calm me down a little bit. I'm not going to lie. But over time, I've gotten better and better at handling stress. But when you're, trying to lead a bunch of people, it's very nerve-wracking. I've never had to deal with it before.
And you want it to go really well.
Exactly.
And it's good that we have that side of things too, because if we didn't, it would be probably.
Yeah. We're always like, how
Yeah.
can we make this better? How can we be better? How can we do better?
No,
So we're always
as
thinking
I'm
about
sitting
it.
here with you guys, the synergy is great because there's a great book called Rocket Fuel, and it talks about how you have. Ava, I think you're very outgoing, but I think Sydney might be a little bit more,
Yeah.
right? And
Oh,
there's no thing on
You
that,
think?
but
Really?
yes,
I think.
yeah,
You? Me?
it's apparent. You'll watch this back and you'll see what I'm saying. But we need that, right? In a good partnership, you got to have this. You can't both come with the same skill set,
Right.
right? And so there's I'm going to go to Apple. It's the first thing that comes to mind. But like Steve Jobs had Steve Wozniak, who is like the real brains behind the inner workings of a computer, right? But Steve Jobs was like the visionary. And so I'm like seeing that like Ava's doing the programming and making sure that there's a great workout. And you have this, and like together it makes this rocket,
Yeah.
it propels so
Oh,
far
yeah.
much further than this, like if you guys were just doing this alone, you know? And so I think it's
exactly.
great. This is a big way of me complimenting you guys.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
appreciate
I know. Yeah. But in business, you need that. I think those that like, and in leadership, right? Leadership is identifying people that fill the gaps that you have, and you guys have done that. So it's really cool to watch.
Yeah, we definitely complement each other. And I think, there's no one else that I would rather do this with.
Yeah.
Honestly. Like,
Yeah.
we really work so well
A
together.
true love story of 727. Look at that.
looking at her with hard eyes.
Yes, I know. So how did we come up? So how long did it take for us to get to the name 727 Fit? Was that like, how many renditions of names did we go through?
I think we probably still have them in that Google Doc.
We do.
For
we
a
have
while.
a Google Doc that it's like our brainchild of
Yeah.
everything. All ideas spit out on this Google Doc.
For a while, I think we were kind of set on Aspire,
Yeah.
which would have been crazy. Looking
Aspire?
back, we really liked it.
Aspire
And it
Fit
came from
or
an
something.
energy drink I was really obsessed with at the time. And that was the name for a while, was like Aspire Fitness, which I think is a cool name. But
It's-
727 is so, it
It's
incorporates
local.
the city, the localness, and I think that's really cool.
And it's interchangeable. I mean, you can use it for different.
Yeah, are you going to
zip codes.
727? Are you going to 727?
Yeah, and it will.
that's
And
true.
if we,
And so what do we got? Is that an orange? What do we got in here?
yeah, so orange. We wanted to bring the Florida vibes in.
Yep.
With
Yep.
the orange.
And
Working
the
out.
weights.
Yeah,
That's
I
cool.
had a
Yeah.
T-shirt when I was little that had a little orange guy on it, like similar to that, and it said like "squeeze me" or something. It was this little orange, but I was trying to describe it to her when we were thinking about the logos. I remember being like, "I'm picturing a T-shirt I had. It was a little orange. He had a face, and we need to do that, but make him running or lifting weights," and that's what we did.
Yeah.
It's
so
great.
it all came together very well. And with this name, like we could always do pop-ups in other places as
Oh,
well.
yeah.
And so that's another thing that
You didn't pigeonhole yourself to the beach.
I mean,
It would be really cool if we could take it to other beach communities.
Right. But I'm
Exactly.
saying there's nothing in there that says that this has to be
Right.
on
It
the
doesn't
beach.
have to be on
No,
St. Pete
it
Beach.
doesn't.
It doesn't have to be on the beach at all.
yeah, exactly. 727, is all over downtown.
So you guys
and the
doing
beach.
pop-ups anywhere else?
We've been thinking about it. We've been talking to a couple downtown venues as well to do some pop-ups. So
Yeah, how
we'll
would
see.
you do like maybe like a little sign up raffle thing if I meet you at a tent and then I get a little like fill this little thing out and then if I come actually to the thing maybe that's how like I don't know, right? Like I'm just thinking like how do we get to 500 people? Right?
Oh, you want us to get to 500
Oh,
people?
yeah, come on. Let's go. Let's go.
See,
Yeah.
I like the smallness of it.
Yeah, no, of course. But like on 727 day, we want 500 people.
Oh, okay, yes, you're right.
And it
you're
is,
right.
you know, I think it's hard. You see a lot of other fitness groups who have 500 people, and it's hard to
It's a
think
lot.
you're not doing enough when you look at that.
No, you
and
guys are doing plenty.
like,
I don't let it, yeah.
Why don't we have more? Why don't we have such a big group? But then every time we have a workout, I get to individually introduce myself to every person.
It's huge.
I learn their name. I get to have a conversation. I know where they're from.
Do you remember them all?
Of course.
I remember faces. I'm
Right.
bad with names. You're really good with names.
Struggle
Yeah,
bus.
she's smart gal.
Yeah.
Ava's working on it.
That's so point. People are more connected because they get to meet the
Mm-hmm.
founders.
Exactly. And that's how we want it.
And meet
Yeah.
each other.
Yeah.
You know, they get to.
Yeah.
If you go to a group with 500 people,
You're not- right.
you're going to stick with the one person you came with. You're going to stick with the 3 people you came with. Where if
Exactly.
you're at a smaller group, you might feel more inclined or comfortable to go chat with
It's
somebody
valid.
else.
There
Exactly.
is some things that are lost when we start to scale too big. AJ, who runs Beach Kombucha,
Oh, I love that
yeah.
kombucha.
okay, he my brain's always going, how do we go bigger, bigger, bigger? It's just like who I am.
Yeah.
And he's like, no, dude, he like hand massage. It's weird, but like the yeast or however it's made, right? Like he's in there like every day. Like
Yeah.
he wants to keep it small
He's
batch.
fermenting it himself.
So and all the ingredients are grown in his own garden, so he can quality control the entire
Mm-hmm.
process. And he's like, if I scale, I'm going to lose some of that somewhere.
You lose some type of integrity behind, what
Yeah,
you're
and
producing.
but that was a moment where I was like, "There's so much respect in that,"
Mm-hmm.
you know, to just be like, "No, I don't need more than that. I want to keep quality over that and respect."
Exactly.
Respect.
And that's exactly what we want to
Yeah.
we want to protect that because we love being able to just go up to someone being like, "Oh, you were at the last 727. How are you? How's your family? How are you liking St. Pete?" And just really connecting with people on a different
Mm-hmm.
level. That's what we want to keep doing.
Yeah. So what's been some of the feedback? Like, have you had people that like are diehards and are there for everyone?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we've had friend groups been produced from 727 and it's so great because they'll message us and be like, "Oh, we met at 727 Fit." And we see pictures of them like hanging out and, going out for drinks or going out to dinner and it just makes us feel so good.
And I like getting feedback from some of the people who come to every workout of, "Oh, I really liked the structure of this workout.
Yeah.
Let's do that again." Or, "I didn't love the structure of this one." And I like that feedback because then I get to change it and adapt it and then it gets people coming back. Whereas if we had such a huge group, we might lose some of that control, like you're saying.
Exactly.
No,
Which
I agree.
we ask for feedback after every workout as
Yeah.
well. We're very much like, there's only so much that you can do in terms of feedback because, there's always going to be good and bad things. But for the most part, we try to segment everything that people say to us and see how we can kind of put
Adapt
that back
it, yeah.
into the workout as well.
It's beautiful.
Because some people will be like, "I don't want to do burpees."
And then I'll
you
say,
know?
"Okay, let's do a jump
Which we
squat
get
instead."
it. Burpees do suck, but
That's the purpose.
Some-
good
Sometimes we do
workout.
them.
Working out is not is not the funnest sometimes, and it's okay. So we can't change everything, but we try to keep up and make everyone happy.
Yeah. Have you incorporated any of your sports psychology into this?
I think a little bit in just knowing, I can tell if somebody's like really shutting down or what's going on. I try not to.
Yeah, but hold on. I'm going to go
Yeah.
deeper on that for a second,
Yeah.
Ava, because I'm intrigued. Like mindsets, that's all we talk.
Mindset is everything.
That's all I talk about all day, every day,
Yeah.
right? What are some big, like, and I don't know, what are your subjects that you're studying in sports psychology?
Pretty much everything. Motivation is really interesting to me.
Where's it come from?
Just my own experience as an athlete and my own mental health struggles, and I think they all tie in together. Performance is gonna decline if you're got a million things going on up here. So it's like, how can we focus on where we're at right now? Okay, I'm at 727 Fit. I'm at this workout. This is what matters right now. I can let go of everything else while I'm there and focus in on this. So a lot of what I'm studying is how do we do that? How do we focus on the present?
Can you give us some things?
Yeah, looking around you and thinking about what's important. Why are you here? you know, why did you come to this workout? What's your reasoning for being here? Trying to just eliminate distractions in any way that you can.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's good. What I'm hearing there is the power of presence, right? When we're not present mentally, we're not going to be our best.
Right.
Exactly.
And so I can imagine in sports psychology, right, we probably talk a lot about being the vision, seeing it happen, right, eliminating any thoughts, positive words, affirmations, all of these things, right? Is that am I
Yeah, self-awareness.
Yes.
Which we all struggle.
Positive self-talk.
We all struggle with this,
Yeah.
you know?
You know, it's great. Every morning my alarm goes off and there's like 5 seconds where I'm like, I don't need to go to the gym today. I could totally not do that.
Well, routines are
This
so
happens to all
important
of us.
too.
Yeah, but I'm like, all right, if I just get to brushing my teeth, that thought's gone. It doesn't even exist anymore.
You
It's
just have to get
it's
on the
taking
floor
that
and
first
walk away.
step.
yeah, you just
Taking
gotta put
that
that
first
toothpaste on a
step.
toothbrush,
Yes.
and all of a
just
sudden
do
we're
it.
happy. I look at, I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, it's a great day.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
goodness.
For those negative thoughts, I think it's really important because some people right now are in a moment where they're like they're living in a thought and they're identifying with it, and it's Ava's given us permission, Sydney's given us permission to let go of that thought and be where our feet are.
Be present.
Be
in
present.
the moment.
That's all about-
And take a minute to just appreciate where you are. You know, like appreciate St. Pete for how beautiful it is, and just being outside on the beach that we have.
And the
you
next
know?
breath, I can get as simple as the next breath that you got, right? Because you don't know how many of those you have left, right? Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And to your point, like community, when you guys are out there, those people that are in those work, like you have no choice but to be present, right? When you're with good people, you're present. That's why it
Oh,
feels
yeah.
so good.
So important with who you surround yourself with.
Yeah, like we're here, right? Like the
Right.
three of us and Megan over there, like we're all here right now. We're here in this moment. There is nowhere
Exactly.
else that we are, and it's a beautiful thing. I study consciousness a lot. I'm big into mindset. I'm big into that and to growth and everything. And I think that's what makes St. Pete beautiful because with so many people being transplants here, except for Sydney.
Rare.
Yes, the rare unicorn that now exists of those that have grown up here. If you had the courage to move, there's something different from you already, for the most part, right? Sydney got lucky and already lives in a great place, but you know, I love my family and everything, but Central PA it's kind of boring, right? Right? Wisconsin, I'm sure is
Yeah.
right.
We've
You
got,
don't have the beach in
we've
Wisconsin.
Got maybe 3 months out of the year that I could see myself living there.
Yeah.
Everything else, everything I value is non-existent.
Right.
During
So to take
the other 9
that
months of the year.
moment and look around, like you guys were saying, go, this is not a place for me, and I'm gonna have the courage to change it. Not everyone thinks that way, and they need help. That's we're giving them right now. We're giving them that little nudge to whatever that is to take the courage to commit, to take the courage to jump and go after it. Whatever it is, it doesn't necessarily have to be a move. It could be changing jobs. It could be sending one more message. It could be having that difficult conversation. Whatever, we're giving you permission.
I love it. You did the jump. You took the leap.
We did the jump. You two together.
Yeah.
Imagine. You know, it's so cool. And we were just at the Ripple. What's her? Oh, I'm freaking. Cassie has to come on here.
Cassie?
Yeah.
The Ripple
But
effect?
The ripple effect of what happened. Of that. Who have you guys reached out to the leaders of who did the Sarasota Beach workout?
Yes. Yes.
And sent them some gratitude.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because the ripple effect of you two going
It's-
to that. And then
exactly.
they brought it here.
Yeah, they're
Exactly.
awesome. Awesome people.
Oh, they are the coolest. And so we looked to them as like kind of, you know, idols because we love what they're doing. We love the community that they have built. And we wanted to, you know, not copy paste, but just bring something like that. Of course, we have different type of energy, but bring something like that to St. Pete and kind of share that love here.
It's beautiful. No, it's so
cry.
true. My cry. No, this is great. This is great. What else is on your guys' mind?
I don't know.
I'm like, I'm present. I don't know.
We're so here. Well, I think we crushed it. I think we covered all. Is there anything about 727 Fit that we didn't talk about that you wanted to?
I think maybe how you can get involved with the community.
Well,
That's
would,
great.
Yes.
So we don't have a website, actually. We don't have a website yet, but that is
Big
going to
yet.
come. Big yet. So that's going to come a little bit later. We'll see. But we post everything on social media. So you can go to our social media and see Instagram and see all of our workouts, see kind of what the workouts look like. that sort of thing. So we want to keep our social media where someone goes to it and they know exactly what they're going to expect.
So is it Instagram, Facebook?
We're on Instagram, solely on Instagram.
Only Instagram.
Well, we have TikTok too, but we're not super active on TikTok.
Yeah.
Primarily Instagram. So 727fit on Instagram.
How do we find out? So you said the workouts are only twice a month, maybe, right?
So
depending weather, depending, I'm sure, right? So do we do
very much weather depending?
It's been a rough summer.
The last couple weeks have been a little rough for us because it has been raining every morning. So we had to cancel the last 2 727 fits, which we don't want people out on the beach during a thunderstorm. And it's so crazy how quickly it gets. I don't want to. We don't want to deal with that.
Yeah.
So we want to make sure that everyone is safe and accounted for. So you can see all of our workouts on our Instagram, and if there's a cancellation, you can see that on there as well. And we do our best to keep up.
Like, is that the announcement? How long?
We usually make the call the night before if it's looking iffy in the morning.
No, but when do we know when there's the next one is? Like, how often is that?
Usually at the beginning of the month.
Okay. So we plan the month out.
Exactly. We'll release a schedule for the rest of the month. But we also kind of allow vendors to come as they reach out to us. So there's always going to be some vendors at each of the workouts as well. So we have,
which is really fun.
Yeah, we do. We work with a lot of local businesses, and they come out to the beach and give out some free merch and stuff.
Cool.
Yeah.
I love that. Well, I ask every guest on the show this one very important question.
Scared.
We're ready.
I know. I was letting the suspense build up. It's your birthday. You're only in St. Pete. Where are we going to eat?
Oh.
I know what came to mind first.
Go ahead, Ava.
You go.
Banu.
Banu.
We love Banu.
I love Banu. The food, the drinks, the atmosphere.
We love them.
We always have a great time when we're at Banu.
And the owners are just so, I love all of them. I actually was one of their first employees.
Really?
At Banu. Yes.
Okay, that's a fun fact.
Ask her about how it went.
I'm not meant for the service industry, I will say.
It's all right, Sydney. We'll forgive you. Yeah. For anyone who had Sydney as, we'll just forgive
Don't
you.
ask her to
about
open
that.
the bottle.
Sorry about that now.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to Banu, a little Italian action.
Banu's so fun. I mean, yes, the vibes at Banu are perfect, especially for a birthday or something. Well, I love Wild Child. Have you been to Wild Child?
Yes.
Oh, it is just the best. I love all their little tapas. I love their drinks. I love the vibes there. The food is outstanding. I love
Wild Child comes up a lot.
Does it?
Yes.
I'm not surprised, actually.
Yeah, comes up a lot.
It's a
Banu
good
comes
vibe.
up a lot. Yeah, there's a couple trendy spots
It's very trendy. Yes.
Well, not but like the trend. Like if we look back over all the people that have been on the show, I actually, I'm gonna have someone do this. I'm gonna have my VA do this for me. She's saying, Claire, if you're watching this, I'm gonna do a tally.
You should.
Yeah, because it's at the end of every episode, so it's not hard to find.
You should do
I
that.
have one more though. If we're on the beach, Rick's Reef.
Rick's Reef. I've
Rick's
never been.
Reef.
It is so fun there.
You've never been to Rick's Reef?
If I have, I don't
It's-
recall.
You feel like you're in Key West on the side of Corey Ave.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
It's
fun.
fun.
TVs everywhere, good food.
It's very much dive.
It's like dive,
It's like
bar,
beach dive.
season. Yeah.
I love that's the proper.
It's awesome.
And you
place
get a
to
little
be.
bit away from downtown and
Yeah.
get more towards the beach.
No, when you go out there, it's actually very refreshing.
Yeah. And I mean, all the businesses on the beach still need some more love, from the
Right.
hurricanes
really
and
do.
everything.
Yeah,
so
yes.
That's another thing. We're trying to help all of those businesses by also having 727 out there and getting
Do you
people
guys
over
go
there.
somewhere after? Do you say like, hey, we're all going to?
Usually we just say, we'll go to the farmer's market a lot on Corey Ave because it's on Sundays. So usually there'll be a decent group of us who will go to the market, maybe grab a coffee at Grove, and then go back to the beach and have a beach day.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So
But
we'll have a group.
we've been kind of toying with the idea of chatting with local businesses and making maybe some sort of like card that our members could have to go in
Yeah.
and maybe get a little discount at their business.
Like a little sponsorship card thing
Yeah.
that you can kind of scan or just hand someone and they could stamp it.
Because we want to bring the young locals to those beach businesses versus having them only rely on vacationers during the season.
No,
So.
the beach is what a whole thing. I feel for them. And then the same, like the beach needed a facelift. We just didn't want it to happen that way.
Exactly.
rough. But yeah, we do need more support out at the beach. You know, there's like a small local thing out there, and like the demographics of the beach are a little bit older, right?
And then there's me.
Yeah, I know. You're
Right?
the unicorn out
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So a little downtown vibe out there, but I think downtown's pushing that direction a little bit.
It
on
is,
Central.
for sure.
It's
Oh, yeah,
happening.
it's moving up. It's
Yeah.
moving. People are moving up Central.
100%. Yeah, there's a lot. Okay, so 727fit on Instagram. That's all they need
Follow
to know.
us.
That's all they need.
Follow us.
Just follow 727fit.
And connect with us too. I mean, if anyone is ever looking for recommendations or, I try to help people that I know who are moving to St. Pete figure out what neighborhoods are good, where they should go into, where they should rent from. So also reach out to us as well if you ever need help or have questions about anything.
Love that.
We're like
too.
your older sister. Your older sister in St. Pete.
If you need some assistance, I love it. You guys are crushing it. I'm super excited. I haven't been to a workout yet, so
Gotta
This
get you out
Sunday.
there.
See you there.
I won't be
8
there
a.m.
here.
Oh, you have
Down.
vacation. That's right.
No, I've got a
Next
conference.
one.
It's work.
Oh.
Yeah, next one.
Next one.
2 weeks. 2 weeks. Thank you both.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for
Yeah,
having
thank
us.
you for everything you
that
do.
was very fun.
Yes.
You wanna wear the 727
And you guys were
hat? Yeah,
nervous. You guys were nervous.
There we go.
Yeah.
Turning my head small.
Doesn't fit.
It's
We'll have to
okay.
fix it. Go follow 727fit. Check out the workouts. Let's get them to 200 people. I think 200 people is a good.
We
good.
can
Yeah.
handle that.
200
people's good.
200 is great. Appreciate you. Like, subscribe, follow, do all the fun things. See you on the next one. Bye, everyone.
Bye.